Hello and welcome everybody to my channel Game Vortex. I'm Vitali and today I'm gonna share with you a little hack or a secret on how to catch or how to make it easier to catch the rarest Pokemons in the game in the Pokemon Go. A lot of times you notice that when you try to go out and you try to see where the Pokemons are, there's an indicator of how many steps are actually like 3 steps or 4 steps, it's further away or closer to you. There's actually a way to make it much more easier to know exactly where you need to go and where would you have a chance to encounter the rarest of the Pokemons. So I've already kind of told you before that Pokemon Go made by Niantic is obviously also a reskinned version of their previous game called Ingress. So in Ingress, they are using the same assets, just that the portals that you have in Ingress actually represent Pokestops and the gyms that you're seeing in the Pokemon Go. This article came up on Polygon and Reddit saying that how to use the Ingress to help you catch the rarest Pokemons in the game. And actually this is something that I actually knew about before, but I didn't really talked about it before because the Pokemon Go is not out where I live right now. So I'm gonna share with you the tips on how to make it much easier to find the rarest Pokemons in the game. Now that the game is out pretty much in the whole Europe, but the servers are down, obviously nothing in Asia so far, this is what you need to do. The first thing you need to do is to download and install Ingress onto your mobile phone. This is the game made by Niantic earlier. If you don't have Pokemon Go yet, then play Ingress because it looks simple, but it's actually a lot of strategy involved. It's a much deeper game than the Pokemon Go ever will be. So basically the map of the Ingress will look something like this. You cannot see the map of the whole city, you just can see the map in around your area. So what you do, you zoom out, pinch zoom out as much as you can to see the whole area. Now, then you can see the things like this, the portals, they usually represent, it says portal L1 and portal L1 distance away. These are basically the portals in game. They will represent your Pokemon gyms and Pokestops. So these are the same assets. Now if you look over here, you can see the white dots scattered around the area. The dots are scattered around the area. This is in game called XM or exotic matter. It's something that you collect, store it, and basically build using this. All the actions are done in the game using this XM. Now what you need to be looking out for is where there is a higher concentration of these XM dots. This is where your rarest Pokemons will be. This is where you need to go. So you don't need to walk around looking for the rustling leaves that you see in Pokemon Go when you're trying to find the rarest Pokemons, or even the ones that you really want, because it's not always where the leaves are. So what you do, you pull up the Ingress, look at the map where you have the highest concentration of XM matter, the white dots. This is where you go, and this is where you will encounter and catch your rarest Pokemons. That makes things a lot easier. It doesn't give you exact location to the meter, but at least you know the area where you need to be looking, and the area is usually just like take you 5 minutes to walk around it and you will encounter it there. So there you go. This is a hack, but it's not cheat or anything because you're using another game. The only disadvantage with this is that it will kill your battery super fast, because you'll have to run 2 games at the same time. The Ingress eats the battery pretty good, and Pokemon Go consumes even more than Ingress. So both of them combined together, you'll be looking at an hour gameplay from something like a Galaxy S7 on an iPhone 6. Or you can use a second phone if you want. There's also an interactive live map online with Ingress, but the problem with this map, the Ingress map that is available here, it only shows the portals. It doesn't show things like XM, right? So there we go. Like you can see that all these waypoints basically are the portals. As you zoom in closer, I apologize because it takes a while. This thing is constantly updated in real time. If somebody, so you can see these are the links between the portals that the people have made, and actual dots represent the portals where the people are. Like these are gonna be your Pokestops and things like that, and each city has a lot of them. So there we go. That's how you basically go out and find your rarest Pokemon. See on the map what you need, and then open Ingress and see where the highest concentration of white dots. Usually it will be concentrated around the portals, especially around the portals, but there are also times when there is going to be just a huge patch of white dots, the XM matter, and this is where you need to go to catch your Pokemon. So there you go. This is the tip on how to get the Pokemon, rarest Pokemons, hopefully in the games, maybe even some legendary ones. I hope it really helps you. So if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and leave the comment below, click like, share the video. I would greatly appreciate, and I hope you enjoy your Pokemon experience, because I am still waiting until the game is bloody released. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of Game Vortex. Also, if you want to read more about it, about this method, I will leave the links in the description below and you can read it in your time. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next show.